Hi, I'm Andy Valencia. Here at Unbranded, I pour the beers, I clean the toilets, and I read the books. Not necessarily in that order. So you perverts really enjoyed my 50 Shades Darker video last week, and now I gotta come into work an hour early to talk about this week's book. Eclipse. Eclipse is the third book in the Twilight Saga, and the only good thing I can say about it is that the movie stars Robert Pattinson, who I love. Fun fact about Robert Pattinson, he is Batman. And I don't mean he's playing the role, I mean he actually dresses up like a bat and, beats up drug dealers and gets cats out of trees, the whole deal. Our story begins in not-so-sunny Seattle, Washington, because that's where vampires are apparently allowed to live, for some reason. People are getting murdered around the area, and our main character, Bella, who is this indecisive teenage girl stuck in between a vampire and a shirtless man. But the real character, the real person who I like, the only likable character in this book, his name's Charlie. He's Bella's dad. He's a police officer. And apparently for the last 3 years, he just thinks that there's some sort of bear human murdering all of his friends all over Seattle. And he has no idea what's going on, ever. He's just kept in the dark the whole time. And I need a book from his perspective. That's what I'm really wanting, Stephanie Meyer. That's what your people need. So Bella's like, oh, I gotta go see Jacob, who is this guy who doesn't know how to put a shirt on. And I thought he was a werewolf. I was always under the impression that Jacob was a werewolf. But werewolves change into wolves at night. If you can change into a werewolf, at will, that's not a werewolf. You're a shapeshifter. You know what I'm saying? That's not a werewolf. And so Robert Pattinson proposes to Bella in this, and she's really excited to bone this vampire. Okay, that's the main deal. She's aching for that vampire, you know what I'm saying? But she doesn't want to get married, but she wants to become a vampire. So you want the commitment of having immortality, but marriage, I don't know, probably not a good idea. Honestly, I hate teenagers. I'm so sick of Bella. Just give me a Charlie book. Bella, you cannot have both of these men. Edward is 108 years old. Bella is 17? All right, so at the end of the story, the Cullens, this is Robert Pattinson's family, by the way. I think his name is Edward. I don't know, I kind of phased it out. They had spent the whole book training to fight these new vampires. They were the guys killing people. It connects. Bella says she's gonna marry Edward, and Jacob is really sad. He's so sad that I think he put a shirt on at the end of it or something. Something like that. So, here on Andy's Book Club, we give our books ratings, 0 through 5 pints. Eclipse, Twilight 3, gets 2 out of 5 pints. Now, the reason it gets 2 out of 5 pints is because as terribly as it was written, the story does move on pretty well, and you can get through it quick. I read it in an afternoon. Am I a fast reader? Is it written for 4-year-olds? Who can tell? 2 out of 5 pints it is. And to chug these pints with me, our very special guest, Sasha, is here. Cheers. Ooh, that's a good book. Team Charlie, motherfuckers.